Hi, welcome back to our third video on the economic analysis for our microenvironmental analysis for 7-Eleven. Things we need to consider under the economic analysis is it a free market? In other words, if you want to make an investment, are you allowed to do so with the hopes of regaining your investment and making a profit? Or is it a command economy where it's a centralized plan and the government will dictate who can produce what and how much of those that they can produce? They kind of avoid the laws of supply and demand and they set the quotas that you can make. Or is it a mixed economy? Are there some things in which it's very open and very free and some things which are very much under control of the government? China, for example, is a mixed economy right now. They are opening up to capitalist investment, but they still have a lot of their economy that's under control of the government. A lot of companies are moving into the Chinese market though because it's assumed to be a very large market in the next 20 years and a lot of companies want to take advantage of that. Besides just, is it a free market or a command economy, some of the things you need to consider are what are the general economic conditions? For example, right now as we film this, there's discussion of another recession, another worldwide recession. That'll make a difference in many companies, many industries, and how they're able to compete or expand around the globe. Is it a time of good time? Is it a boom time? Is it a bust time? All these things will make a difference in the company that you're doing your analysis on or the industry that you're taking a look at. Other things you need to consider are what's the market size and what's the growth rate? Is the market growing very fast or is it growing at a slow pace? Is it perhaps declining? In other words, where in the product life cycle do you find yourself? Are you early development? Are you at that more mature stage? Are you declining? All these things can make a difference in the company or the industry that you're taking a look at again. Then another consideration is what is the true demand for your product? At what price? And how many suppliers are there? Because the suppliers of your product or service are your rivals, that is your competitors in the marketplace. And can you outmaneuver them to gain a larger share of the market than they can? And then finally, what about the economies of scale? Are you able to do purchasing or manufacturing, advertising or shipping on a very large scale and so your per unit cost gets very low? And then there are geographic considerations. Do you think that all of your business units have to be in the same location? Or can you have manufacturing in one place, shipped to a packager who then ships out to your marketplace located in a different country or a different part of the same country? So how regional or how geographically dispersed can you be? And if you think about all of these for your economic considerations, you should get a pretty clear picture of what the economic outlook is like for your company. And next time we come back, we'll talk about societal changes and the impact that can have on businesses as well.